My name is Yuan. I was diagnosed with stage 4B lung cancer in September 2022. At that point, I didn't know much about lung cancer. I did not have a family history of cancer at all. So it took me by surprise. I never smoked. I never even experimented. And being diagnosed at the age of 48, it really was life changing in more ways than one. When I was first diagnosed, it was stage 4B, and the prognosis did not look good. Like everybody else, I inevitably went to the internet and searched for the statistics, like how long do I have? How long can I live? And it was devastating. Um, but when I started talking to doctors on my team and then my oncologist, they said, look, you're young, you're a never smoker, you're Asian, you're female. 4 different things here. That leads us to believe that this is EGFR cancer. What that means is that they are finding that Asian women have a higher percentage, a higher risk of getting a mutation in their lung cancer that is associated with the never smoker phenotype. And this gene is called EGFR. And when this gene is mutated, it just keeps growing. We're not quite sure what causes this. It certainly isn't smoking. Things like pollution and cooking oil fumes have been implicated in the cause of this cancer. What happened after that really changed my prognosis and my own outlook with life. I was introduced to targeted therapy, and it's outpatient treatment. I don't have to go to the hospital unless it's for my scans and it's for my 3-month checkup with my doctor. It's 1 pill a day. And not only that, it is much more effective than chemotherapy, which is an inpatient program. And it put my cancer on pause. Never would I have believed it at the initial point of diagnosis that I would be talking to you right now, 2 years later. Feeling great. Side effects were not as bad as I thought. And I don't even know how to credit this, but to say science is good. In a recent study by 2 groups in the US, they found that amongst Asian American women, over 50% of them have never smoked. And this number is even higher if you look into the number closely amongst Indian and Chinese American women. The number is close to 80 to 90% of women who are newly diagnosed with lung cancer have never smoked. Something is going on here. And in fact, one of the same study was talking about how critically important it is for early screening in this group. And in fact, they may even benefit from early stage screening much better than smokers. So we need to change policies around cancer screening. Let's not dismiss smoking risk and cancer, that there is an established link. We've done great work in smoking cessation. I think we need to take the next step now in lung cancer awareness, in letting people know that everyone with lung can get lung cancer. Just because you don't smoke doesn't mean you are exempt from it. I mean, it happened to me. I've been very privileged in working for the past year with the Terry Fox Research Institute's initiative called Marathon of Hope. I am one of 30 patient advocates that are working in patient working groups with the group. And it has been amazing. I haven't worked with an organization that takes patient feedback so seriously. It was so serious that we even had a research grant called Patient Voices in Research that was launched this summer, and we're now in the stages of announcing funding to applicants. This was a grant program that was defined and prioritized by us patients in the patient working group, and also we provided a lot of feedback in how this program is run and evaluated, and now it's being awarded.